Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Just Sharing My Thoughts. I am Anandi, and this is the honest side of building a small business, motherhood, and everything in between.
If you're someone who is thinking about doing a pop up or just want to know what really goes on behind it, then maybe you want to continue watching this video. So basically, I've been doing pop ups for a while now. I started my business about 3 years ago, and about 1 year into starting, I got an opportunity to do my first pop up. And it was not something I planned far ahead. It was actually a very quick decision because the pop up was in about a week's time. One of the organizers felt that my products were quite unique, something that you didn't really find anywhere in Singapore, and they thought I might be a good addition to the pop up. And I remember feeling nervous, but also very excited, because until then, everything I did was online. It was Instagram, WhatsApp, DMs, packing orders quietly at home, talking to customers through messages. I was still very much behind the scenes, but doing a pop up is different. You are there in person. People can see you, they can see your products, they can touch them, ask questions, look at your setup, and decide there and then whether they connect with what you're selling. And I think that was the scary part for me, because online I already had a small group of people who supported me. They liked my designs, they were encouraging, they made me feel like maybe this business could become something. But I also wanted to know, is this real? Or is it just me in my own small bubble? If someone who doesn't know me walks past my booth, will they still see value in my products? Will they feel that the quality is good? Will they understand the story behind what I'm trying to build? So I decided to take the plunge. Because if I really wanted to build a name for myself, I knew I needed to step out. And honestly, my first pop up shocked me. The amount of support I received was amazing. People came down just to support me. They wanted to see the items, feel the pieces, buy something, talk to me, and just be there. That was when I realized how beautiful and supportive our community can be. But of course, because it was my first pop up, I didn't know where to stop. I brought everything. Literally everything. Bags and bags of items. We didn't even know how to pack properly in luggage and all that at that time. It was just bags everywhere. I had a table layout planned, but beyond that, I think I brought way too much. Not everything sold, of course, but the experience taught me so much. You start learning things only when you're physically there. You learn how different organizers run events. You learn what kind of crowd comes. You learn what products people pick up first. You learn how to talk about your products. You learn what to bring, what not to bring, how much is enough, and how much is too much. At that time, I only had one child, so I was also worried about managing everything. And I really needed my family. My father, my brother, my sister, my husband all came down to support me. Honestly, maybe so many people were not necessary, but for the first time, that moral support really cushions you. It helps you feel like you're not alone. From there, slowly I grew. From needing everyone around me, I reached a point where I could do pop ups alone. I could pack smaller, set up by myself, sit there by myself, talk to customers by myself, and manage without feeling awkward or scared. That is how you grow, right? When I think back from my first pop up until now, so much has changed. Not just in the business, in me also. So, if you're thinking about doing your first pop up, I will say this. You may not be fully ready. You may overpack. You may feel nervous. You may not know what to expect. But sometimes you only learn after you step into it. And that first experience, whether it is perfect or not, will teach you something no amount of advice or suggestions can fully prepare you for.
If you're building something quietly too, I hope this made you feel a little less alone.